Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about partial products algorithm again, only this time we're going to look at a 2-digit by 2-digit multiple of 10. So we're looking at multiplying larger numbers this time. Our essential question is, how do I multiply a 2-digit number by a 2-digit multiple of 10 using the partial products algorithm? Let's get started. Remember, when we start looking at partial products algorithms, we want to make sure that we first look at the expanded notation of the numbers that we will be multiplying. So on our first one, we have 13. If I write the expanded notation, I know that I have a 10 plus a 3, and that gives me my 13. On 40, it's just 40. I do not have any ones, I do not have any hundreds, so I just write the 40. When I am doing my partial products algorithm, I'm going to take my 40 and I'm going to multiply it by each of the other parts of my other number. So on this one, I'm going to go 40 times 10. So I can say that I have 40 tens. And then I'm going to look at the next digit. I have 40 threes. 40 threes. Then I need to multiply. Just a reminder that you must make sure your ones and your tens and your hundreds are lining up, or when you go to add, your problem will not add up correctly. So I have 40 tens, that equals 400. A reminder, if you're having a hard time with multiplying these larger numbers, look for the smaller problem first, 4 times 1, which is 4, and then see how many zeros you have. There are 2, so I have 2 zeros and my 4, so that equals 400. On my next one, I have 40 threes. So 4 times 3 is 12, and I have my 1 0. So 0 and my 12. Notice I lined up my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. Now I'm ready to add all of these up. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Let's try another one. 60 times 23. If I look at the expanded notation of 60, it's just 60. There is no hundreds, there's no ones, so I'm just going to write 60. For 23, I have 2 tens, so that's 20, plus 3 ones, so that's 3, and that will equal my 23. Now I'm ready to do my multiplication. So I'm going to take 60 20s, and I'm going to take 60 threes. Now I'm going to do my multiplication. 6 times 2 is 12, and I have my 2 zeros. So 1, 2, and then I write my 12 in front of it. 63s, let's see, 6 times 3 is 18, and I have 1 0, so I'm going to line up my 0, write my 8, and my 1. This is a very good example of why we need to line up the ones. If I were to scoot this over, it would actually be saying I had more thousands than I really do. Be very careful that you don't do that, and that you keep everything nice and neat and lined up. Let's go ahead and add. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 8 is 8, 2 plus 1 is 3, and 1 plus nothing is 1. Don't forget to put your comma in. 1, 2, 3, that's where our comma goes. I'm going to give you an opportunity now to try one on your own. Go ahead and pause the video, figure out the expanded notation, and do your multiplication down here, and then start the video again so you can see if you've solved it correctly. Okay, let's see how you did. For the 80, the expanded notation, we just have our 80. For 15, I see 1 10 plus my 5 ones, and that'll give me the 15. Now I need to multiply, so I need 80 tens, and I need 80 fives. Then I multiply them out. 8 times 1 is 8, and I have 2 zeros. So 1 0, 2 zeros, and my 8. 8 times 5 is 40, plus one more 0. So there's my 0, and my 40. Once again, you should have lined these up carefully. We're going to add all of them up. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 8 plus 4 is 12. Don't forget to put your comma in. 1, 2, 3, that's where our comma goes. On the back of this paper, you have a place to do a couple of practice problems. Be sure to use the partial products method when you are solving these problems today. This is the skill we are practicing. On this side of the paper, I would like you to do the problem 40 times 17. Don't forget to do your expanded notation and all of your multiplication. On the other side, do 16 times 50. Once again, expanded notation and all the multiplication using the partial products method. Have a great day!